Hopefully the new recording's working out well. Alright, and we're here. Okay, we're here. We're recording. Finally, last part of episode 4. I feel so exhausted for no reason. We're gonna finish this one sitting. I clearly remember what happens in this part, so. December 27, 2:11 p.m. Wright and co-law offices. Oh, maybe I should do a summary. In the last case, we find out that the killer was probably the old man at the shop, and we don't know who his identity is, even though it's pretty obvious at this point who the killer is, the identity of the killer. So, and that's pretty much it. We and then Larry helped us. That's right, Larry helped us to make sure that we didn't, die. Or we didn't lose the case because his testimony came in clutch versus Von Karma. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memories has been troubling him recently, but he's never taken someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone's doing? What do you think of my performance today? At swooping in the aisles, huh, Maya? Mine's a mirror. I feel like I'm talking more quiet. Swooning me? Oh, yes, I do remember a faint feeling faint. Right, right on. Tell me the truth. Was it like love it? Why would you want Maya to like you or like love you? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? I mean, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I save Edgy. There's dude, you guys should be bowing before me. Bow before your hero. Yeah, whatever, dude. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Miss Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But no, seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet, bruh. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. I don't think I'm equipped to do this today. Hey. I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. Can you really know what he's telling about the truth of that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, yes, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Well, actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with this silent treatment. Nick, why did you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then, Maya. Back when he wanted to be a defense attorney, you didn't know him. Wait, what was that when you two were classmates? Yeah. In grade school, they saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kinda forgot, bro. Alright, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today, and that's final. Okay, she. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Blah, blah, blah. I was in 3rd grade. There was a class trial. Someone stole money. They blamed it on me, and Miles protected me. Yes, we get it. Yeah. That's pretty much for people who actually don't know. That's literally it. It's like a little kid thing. I got blamed for stealing money, and I didn't. And Edgeworth was like, he didn't steal the money because there's no proof. So therefore, you can't make him say he stole the money, stupid. And that's literally the thingy. And Larry was like, yeah, we don't have evidence. So of course Phoenix didn't steal the money. And then because Larry butted in and Edgeworth defended him, everyone was like, I guess he didn't steal it. And then yeah, what kind of kids in elementary put another kid on trial? What is with this? Well, what kind? I've never heard a third grader call someone guilty before in my life. He's guilty, guilty, I say. Like, what does that mean? And the teacher was also bagging on Phoenix. What a dick, right? Teacher didn't even believe Phoenix. And Phoenix is like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Why does he look the same? He looks like the protagonist of another anime. The only thing is evidence. Blah, you should be ashamed, amateurs. Look, it's small Edgeworth. Oh, my mouth's so big I can fit my fist in it. Oh. He's innocent, I tell you, because there's no evidence. But Miles, your money was stolen too. I don't give a shit. And then Larry's like, yeah, I'm not wearing any clothes because I'm poor, and it's kind of fucked up. You guys ganging up on him. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. So you shut up. What is a classroom trial? This is like trauma. That's how you give kids trauma in elementary. Like putting kids on the spot and saying, you're a fucking thief. Like, that's fucked up, dude. This is why Phoenix has no friends. He literally only has Larry and Miles Edgeworth. That's his only two friends. Yes, we get. Oh, I'm gonna be a defense attorney like my dad. Oh, my dad's dead. I don't want to be a defense attorney anymore. Blah blah blah. Yes, we get it. And he's like, but you know, why is Edgeworth like that? Fabricating evidence? He's not like that. People are just trying to blame him because he's a young prosecutor. When I was a defense attorney, I knew he had to meet me whether he wanted to or not in court. Edgeworth believes in me and I believe in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick, that's like deep and like kind of lover-like. But I help you because I believe in you. Oh, we have the same Edgeworth, yay! Alright, let's get moving. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Those who didn't know, that's literally the entire conversation of the intro. Hey, pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Wait, how do you snap a tie in half? Never mind, whatever. Okay, no problem, pal. Thanks to you, we really know who did it. You mean the boat shop taker, right? Yeah, look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial times tomorrow, come what may. It's my duty as to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh yeah, one more thing. Eek. No one can go inside the woods today. The woods? That's where Lotta was camping. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently a park ranger found out. He got pretty mad, so no one can go in there for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Hey, high five. Stupid bitch. Anyways, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright. The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? It's kind of fucked, Nick. It's my favorite show. Shit. Okay, I mean the hot dog stand is closed too. Damn. Guess Larry was too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Well, alright, well, how you gonna pay the bills, dude? How you gonna take Fiancé out, idiot? The old caretaker got away. Yep. Never imagined he might be the real murderer. I know that clear throwing vote anywhere. Hey, it's Grossberg. Hello. I'm trying to have for a walk myself. Oh, just days of my youth is just like a sun of fresh lemon. I love lemon. Mr. Grossberg, that's kind of okay. This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That's true. Today's trial Edward should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean? Well, I literally just said I'm not sure. Bye? Okay, alright. What do you think Grossberg was doing here anyways? I guess out for a walk trying to lose weight? Fuck. Weirdo. Nobody's home. Oh, look at that fucking bird. Hello, squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, he's a murderer. Squawk. I can't believe he ran off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello. Reminds me, Nick, Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number of the safe? 1, 2, 2, 3. Let's open it, Nick, come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. Wait, that means you wanted money, Maya? No. But he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something valuable in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Yes, there might be a clue or two. It's just a letter. Just a letter? Aw, boring. There's no name, there's no signature, its handwriting is pretty precise and clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, what? Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be in here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing, give me a second. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now the time to get revenge of the 2 men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hamad, frame Edgeworth, calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting him to the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think of this? What do you think of this, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hamad and called Edgeworth out, he was following these instructions. But who could have written that letter? I don't fucking know. What does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? I don't know. Look, okay, I don't know, but there's one thing for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe added to the courtroom records. Alright. Let's just examine the bird one more time. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. The police knows about her anyway. The police knows about her anyways. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great. Now the bird's gonna hate me. I think I gotta go to the courtroom record. Arrest that bird. Can you even put cuffs on a bird? Wasn't there a show that put cuffs on a bird? Like a cartoon show? Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gone back yet. Gumshoe? Oh, he won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said that there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Well, good luck, Gumshoe. Alright, so Gumshoe's out for the count today. Oh, yeah, I need to go to the detention center. December 27, detention center visitors room. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right, yeah. I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really matters to me anyways. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. Well, that said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't really changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed a little too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Perhaps. Why prosecutor? So, hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyways? You used to look up to your dad. Your dad? But your dad's dead. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I just couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, that man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. You know, the bear, who takes your picnic basket. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hamad. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in an elevator for 5 hours. When we rescued, we suffered oxygen I can't say that word. I'm too stupid. I've also lost all memories of the murder. Lost your memories? Even now, I can't recall whatever happened in the elevator. That was the crux of Yanni's attorney's argument in the courtroom. He claimed Yanni Yogi has not been sound of mind due to oxygen deprivation. Deprivation. There you go. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. Innocent, I tell you! That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. So, what's your relationship with Von Karma? Is he your dad? He's my teacher. And a man who deserves to be respected. I learned everything I know in the courtroom techniques from him. So, you became a dick because of him. So, he was like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In the court, in his personal life, in bed, with his hair, his skin. I don't think his skin's perfect. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Oh, doing things perfectly, okay. But he doesn't look perfect. Alright, cool. In all the cases he's ever taken, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possibly some of those suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All what Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth. If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Oh, wait, that's it? Where'd I go? Oh, Grossberg office. December 26th, Grossberg Law Office. He's out again? Wait, didn't he say meet him in his office? When does he ever work? Now, don't be harsh. I guess we'll just have to come back later. Oh, the letter. Move. Hey, yo, check this out, Edgeworth. Someone was trying to murder you. Someone was trying to frame you, boy. Edgeworth, you see this letter? I'm like slapping it on the windowsill, like right in front of the window. This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Who's this old guy anyways? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means that there's someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. 2 men. Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations in the DO6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DO6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was in court, was the court bailiff at the time. He just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Oh, it's an earthquake. Got a 4.5 in the California zone. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were in there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. I guess you could run out of oxygen, right? In an elevator? Elevators are really stuffy, so I guess that makes sense. We became unsettled. Oh, I can't breathe. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I say, quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. I want to break free. Stop singing. You only use up more oxygen. I want to break. That's really all I remember. God, that's singing. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress has caused a temporary insanity, and in the end, the claim passed the court and Yoni was found innocent. But isn't that strange? The letter tells him to take revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me the last few days. I don't know whatever I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Is it you kissing me? You kissing me, and I'm kissing you. It's a nightmare I've had. Oh wait, blah blah blah. Yes, we saw this last episode. In the memory of a murder. Yes, a memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell us all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. Wow, that really sucks. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. That's why I'm always so fucking cranky. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I want to breathe. Quiet, I say. Stop singing. I want to get out. Stop singing. You'll use more oxygen. Wow, this is like we literally just heard this back to back. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Oh, what are you doing? Are bailiffs even allowed to carry guns? Is that a thing? Stop breathing my air. Oh, Oto-san. He's attacking Oto-san. I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't even know if it was evidence from that day in the court, or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away from my Oto-san. Bang. And with that scream, I wake. It was a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? That thought is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about this way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true criminal of the DO6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DO6 incident, maybe... There is, Nick. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DO6. We're gonna go to Grossberg. December 6, 27, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg. Hello. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what happened. It's Mr. Edgeworth. He thinks he's a murderer. I see. So Mr. Edgeworth trapped his shit as a father. It's only a dream. It's only a dream, right? I wonder. You what? If that's really the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Well... Also consider this. Yogi was quite considerably hold a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he would want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagine. Mr. Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired and the deed was done. No. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irreparably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Mr. Edgeworth. Wow, because he couldn't be a bailiff anymore? Wow, what a fuck, dude. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was an attorney without peer. It sounds straight, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. He had two, everyone. Because they introduced the second one in Ace Attorney and Miles Edgeworth Investigation 2. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Carmer's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Carmer is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result
he has a perfect win record in the court. To beat Gregory Ashworth, try to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost, and died in despair as it was.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Miss Fair.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
Yet, Yoni was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right, she was a fraud, and everyone thought she was, you see. Yet now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth might have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
That's the only possibility, mind you. But a possibility, nevertheless.
Oh wait, I was supposed to... There you go. Present the letter.
Oh, whoa. So, this is a letter.
It does seem that Yogi was following this letter.
When he killed Hamad.
But why would Robert Hamad? Why kill Robert Hamad?
Hamad was a skilled attorney, but he defended his clients not for his sake, but for his own.
His own?
He never trusted his clients that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got clients found innocent, so why should that matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He wanted an innocent verdict for him, no one but for himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough, my boy. Wait!
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Manfred van Karma. Could it be Manfred van Karma?
Van Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Van Karma. Van Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Van Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. You can taste the ink of Van Karma. I used to see it all the time in the court reports.
What? Wait, that means the one who killed Yanni Yogi was...
Correct. Manfred Van Karma himself.
But wait, what does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
If it's true that Von Karma who wrote this letter, that he would know the truth. He would know that Mr. Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much as tomorrow, I should think. He'll press the point into the court, find Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no. But how could Mr. Von Karma know something about Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know, my girl. Yet, I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and precocious. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hunting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago, my boy. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscathed.
Gregory versus Van Karma. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years, I probably.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to sea or go to the mountains or I don't know, stay in a castle? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. He totally looks like someone from Europe. You have strange ideas about vacation, Maya. What the fuck are vacations to you, Phoenix?
In any case, there was only one time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring that DO6 and you can bet on it. But what if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to the DO6? I won't let him.
Ah, yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even an accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he killed someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I should go check again. The police file might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossbrook, thank you.
I can't promise everything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials. Bum. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be looking out for that old guy, Yogi.
Oh, it's you. I don't believe Gumshoe will be back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Maybe a wife.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the record rooms again.
Well, now, I can't just have anyone running around in there, but I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there right now anyways, so you can go in as long as he's in there.
Von Karma?
Yes, he's just arrived, actually.
Von Karma's in the record room? Nick, let's hurry and beat his ass.
Oh, I should beat down. It's like, yeah.
Dusty as always.
What are you talking about me, you stupid bitch?
Yeah, you are, you dusty fuck. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't just had time to clean it, okay? What's wrong, Nick? Nothing, it's just... I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Oh, look at that, file cabinet. Huh? One of the drawers is open here. Someone must have been looking through it recently. The label says unsolved case evidence. Unsolved. Nick, the file for the DO6 is completely empty. What?
What are you doing in here?
Eek! Von Karma.
You. How did you know my name?
What do you mean, how do you know my name? Huh?
Have we met before?
What are you saying? We see each other every other day, don't we? We're Mal Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? Ah, him. I beg your pardon. You see, I really remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed.
I could see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. God, he's so scary when I look at him like that. You're Mr. Edgeworth is your student, correct?
A romances who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism, just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you have an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial records, didn't he? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear, is none of your business.
He's kind of scary looking.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit to his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
Ah, you're quite the research, I see. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You must know what Miles Edgeworth would tell the court tomorrow.
You're right. So Von Karma is going to bring up the DO6 according to court tomorrow. What a fucking bitch. Hey Von Karma, what the fuck is this, bro? Von Karma, take a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder, didn't you?
Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I heard him called by that name? He is a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. Oh shit. So you admit it.
So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yanni Yogi that letter.
Yes, my dear defense.
He kind of does look like a psychopath, right, Kevin?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bringing it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
Wait, what? Nick, what is that? Oh my god, it's a stun gun. Well, it's usually for self-defense.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600? I don't even think that's legal. Ah, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. Ah, shit, dude. No. Whoa, what are you doing? Nick, right. Holy shit, dude. Maya took a taser. She's just a little girl. That's 6,000 volts, man. Out of my way. Is there, like, not a camera in this room, now that I think about it? Ugh, he's got us. The letter's gone, of course, and he took the deal evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, are you okay? Is there really no camera in here? Maya! 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 Maya, open your eyes. Nick, it hurts. Maya, the letter, did he take it? Huh? Yeah, but are you okay? I jumped as fast as I could, but when that thing knocked me out cold, useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister, not even now, when I needed her the most. I wish I hadn't woke up from all this. Maya, no. Maya! Grr. There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Wait, Maya? She's holding on to something. Wait, what's this? A bullet? The GO6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped on him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Wow, that was a really short. That really was a short investigation. Yeah, this is gonna be a really short chapter. The final investigation, guys. I'm so excited. December 28, 9:51 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew, this is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to be settled at last. A lot of things. Ugh. What's the big idea? So sorry, Nick. I just touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't really worn off from my run-of-the-mill stun gun yesterday. With my run-in with the stun gun. Anyhow, today's the last day for the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with the pat on the back. That was kind of shocking. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge? Right, yeah, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh! Whoa, pal! What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Hi, morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in, pal. It took all night. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be exhausted. Actually, after that shock, I just got in the way and I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edward if he couldn't remember the past? He does remember. I'm gonna prove it. Finally, December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court, Lobby number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceeding in this trial. I ask the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Oh, come on. Don't all be awed to the silence by every little thing he says. Very well. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remembered our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he is currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as now he will testify. Oh, I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. I'm really sorry about just leaving like that, I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly. Yeah, food. I've really got nothing else to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I ain't got one. And my testimony yesterday stands as it is.
Excuse me.
Very well. Please begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. He has to. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove you're Yanni Yogi. And I know what to press him on. What do you mean, motives, boy? How can you say you have no motive? I say you do have a motive. You have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hamad. That's why you took revenge on those two, right?
Please do not make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory, otherwise it's going to be the same thing over until the trial ends. First things first, I have to prove this man is who he is. To do that, the motive will prove itself. I call what you did a running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there is no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure relax. In fact, they both do, Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Dun. Wait, it's only 4? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I clicked them. No, that's not what I clicked. Alright, you lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
Then how do you know you didn't have anything to do with this incident?
Huh?
Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court some proof.
Grr. How am I supposed to prove that what's in this old cogger's head? That's impossible.
I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or therefore, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case, sir?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with the case and has no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, this is a serious problem with your claim, or are you saying you know who the witness is?
Of course, Your Honor. I wouldn't say this without knowing.
Ho, ho, ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself who he is.
Don't play dumb, Von Karma. You know exactly who he is. He's Yanni Yogi. His name is Yagi Yoni, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name does seem familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DO6 incident.
I figured the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
This. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove to the court? This is the court of law, and if you may recall, you need proof. And allow me to repeat once more, The witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How are you gonna prove that he's Yanni Yogi? Maya, weren't you outside discharging? What the hell? But look, it's quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprint. Easy. Done. Done deal. We'll compare it to the fingerprints on the file. Yanni was 15 years ago. Done.
I see. Makes sense. Makes sense.
This. Huh?
I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Wait. Why? Are you sorry?
The witness has no fingerprints. Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, what? Wait, did you say he has no fingerprints?
Oh! Well, you see, before I was working as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with stuff. Yep.
Wait, what? Wait. Yogi, you sneaky, you burned your fingerprints outside of your pass.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we have no way to prove his identity.
No, wait. What about a spit test? You know, tongue swap? Something? Like, what about wait. There's gotta be more.
This. What will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
Hell no, it hasn't. I know what happened. I know everything. You shocked me.
I just can't prove it.
But no, I can't. I just can't let it end like this. I just can't lose. There's gotta be another way.
There is no one who can testify as who this witness is in court. No one!
Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. Shit, fuck, what'd I do? Shit. Ass.
This, Mr. Wright. Are you screaming shit, fuck, and ass over there on the other side of the room, I see? Perhaps you like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief? Oh.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore loser. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? You're not serious, are you?
Your Honor, I have a crazy idea. The defendant would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal? I don't want to marry you.
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Order in the code. What do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Now hold it just a darn dang dilly-do second. You just the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Mr. Von Karma. I have the right to do as you suggested, you idiot. Got him.
Well, if you're so desperate, please be my guest. It'll be a first time in court for me. Of course, you should go through with this. And if nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is fucking crazy.
Well, do you still want to go through with your little game?
Yeah. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard of.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot, please. That's quite the bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Hey guys, look, it's Polly. It's Polly. Hello. Squawk.
Very well, begin your cross-examination.
What are we gonna do, Nick?
I don't even know what we're gonna do.
Hello. All right, hold it right there, you damn bird. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say again?
Have we forgotten something?
As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget the DO6, listen in. If I can get Polly to say that here, it will prove that the caretaker has something to do with the DO6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello. Ah, shit. That's not what you're supposed to say, you little shit. Forgot something we forgot. Hello. Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? This. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Did you not know that I have a license in training animals? Oh. Don't tell me Mr. Montgomery expected this shit. He couldn't have retained the parrot, could he? Retrained it? There's no way. Did he really retrain her not to respond if we asked anything we forgot? There's no way. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Speak.
Frankly, I cannot believe you're speaking to a parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some more information out of her. We just gotta show the owner that the owner is Mr. Yogi.
Oh, whoops.
It's only 2 statements. Dun. What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly. Scrap.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established this pair's name is Polly. Does this have anything to do with the owner's identity?
Oh, of course it does.
Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parent's name will prove the owner's identity. Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think we're taking the bluff a little too far? Listen, I'm all about bluffing, girl. And we're not here to answer the question is, who is the caretaker? We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi, okay? All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yanni Yogi. And Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name revealed the caretaker identity is right here in the pudding. Alright? His wife name, Polly Jenkins. Alright? Right here in the pudding, sir.
The DO6 case file. That's quite a large file you have there. On which page does it show the proof? Show us, or stop wasting our time.
Very well.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page where this file of information is connected.
So double check, it was the 3rd page. Suspect data, 3rd page. Suspect page. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all of the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, you see?
Indeed, it does say fiancée.
And what was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly.
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who's committed suicide, even though Polly is a common parrot name. And that's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that's a possibility. Blah. A mere coincidence, that's all. Blah. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Oh, Mr. Wright. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancée?
She's only 7 years old.
Indeed. Alone, it's a little weak for evidence in the murder trial. We could use a bit more.
Nick, we're getting closer. One more time. If we could just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But
what?
Very well, witness. You may continue. Oh, very well, witness. You may continue.
Objection. Hey, Red.
Witness. You can't just expect to say hello.
What's the number of the safe? Polly, what's the number of the safe in the shack? 1223. 1223. Squawk.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that these numbers have something to do with the caretaker?
Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. This is why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How could the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. Your proof of what could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity.
Take that!
The DO6 case file. Oh, these are just a heads up. These are recorded, so I may not read chat as much. Red Skull. These are recorded and they are put on YouTube. What is this obsession you have with that case? Oh, you're so obsessed, Mr. Wright. Where in this file is something related to the safe number? It's the case summary. I'm pretty sure. Just gotta double check. Case summary, yep. Because it's the day of the DO6 incident. Case summary. It's on the case summary page. It's on the case summary page! The case summary. Specifically, the date on which the DO6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28. Why? That's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. He used the date of the DO6 incident as the number for the safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Blah. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card number to 0001 because I am number one. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Blah. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence. That's all. True. This is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. Well, what are you saying? Summon the caretaker from the boat shop immediately. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he does not remember. No, it's okay. Huh! I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I am done.
Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, where's his Oscars? Well, and let me ask you again. Please state your names for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very courtroom. Metal Gear.
Order. Yanni Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Mr. Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me to the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my lives.
Hey, thanks, Jess. A Twitch Prime, Jess. Thank you so much using your Twitch. Out of all the Twitch Primes you could have used, you used it on me. I thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jess.
I didn't care who sent it. I just thought it was my chance after 15 years that this was what it was. Finally, I had my chance to get my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on this matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyways, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
On karma. Where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So, I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Yay!
Got Mr. Edgeworth free.
We want to break free.
Hold it.
Objection.
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, then that means there's only one other person with a voice line in this courtroom.
It was me.
Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. We have heard Mr. Yanni Yogi killed Robert Herman in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them he was a murderer in the DO6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad.
Oh shit, what do I do? Raise an objection.
The judgment had already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after the guilty verdict was passed.
Be Larry. Shit.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Mr. Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We do have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
The distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal of the DO6 incident. It was me! Your Honor, I confess to my guilt. I am guilty for the DO6. The statute of limitations which ends today. Boo! Right? The culprit is me. Hey, Toby.
Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declares innocent, confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations ends today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Blah. It is obvious. We will hold a trial. Right here. Right now. We tried this man for his crimes of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
Hey!
I'm sorry, Wright. I just wasted all your efforts.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad?
I didn't want to believe in myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve punishment. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstance.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing? Huh?
Oh, I'm just reading through the court record once more. Getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? We have to prove Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He just confessed that he's the one who did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I just don't believe in your nightmare. Wait, what? It's just a dream. It's not real. It can't be real. The truth is right here in the court record. In any case, tighten your belts and your butthole, because the real fight is about to begin. I'll prove your innocence. Just trust me. Right. I don't want my butthole tightened. Juice is great. Now, let us begin and resume our trial.
Judge, Mr. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed to his crimes. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense attorney do their cross-examination. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it is unconventional for me, I like to run this one by the books. I see. Does the defense attorney have any objections?
No, Your Honor, no. And Karma, you knew this was gonna happen, didn't you? Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, will you please take the stand?
Will the witness state his name? Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney, and I have a 5-head.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth.
Can you really trial a kid for accidentally shooting his dad?
Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit, and that will be the key, if only I can get it to work. Please, 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 please. The DO6 incident. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trial. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator.
Okay.
My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I still remember it to this very day. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in an elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events.
Blah. The same claim as Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's put this dream to rest, Edgeworth. Whatever, to pay attention to the court. Check this shit out. DO6 incident. Case summary. Victim data. 1 bullet found in the heart. Murder weapon was fired twice. You heard that, guys? Fired twice. And he said he only heard a single gunshot. My dude. Objection. Are you sure that you only heard 1 gunshot?
Yes, I'm certain of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't see. Because you're old. Look at this file once more. This is plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence, unless you can tell us what the page it's on. Can you yourself read, Mr. Wright? Do you know where that contradicts the data?
Well, why don't you look at the victim's data? It says it quite plainly that the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard a single gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I am sure you're aware, the incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. This might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot has anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot was fired has something to do with the case? Yes, I do. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof. What? That's impossible. I destroyed all of it. I mean, no, you don't have proof. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have any evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Hell yeah, dude. It's this photo. Look at this photograph. Does it make you laugh? This photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, oh God,
The bullet hole, you idiot. Do you not see this? It should be obvious that the contradiction is here.
I see. A bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet, there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Slam, slam, slam.
Order.
Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
I'm not driving at all. In fact, I don't even have a license, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Sorry, Edgeworth. And the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost conscience after the shot he fired rang out? In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wildest fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DR6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Hey, Ace.
The case summary page? That's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Fuck!
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of the matter. The whole truth, the whole but naked truth, in fact. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
What do you mean something else? What do you mean? That's clearly a bullet.
Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So, we all have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. This. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
Ah, shit. Ah, fuck, how does this happen, dude? I don't believe it. I don't believe that the second bullet doesn't exist. Was I wrong? No, I can't be wrong about this. I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm the main character. Nick, what the fuck are you talking about? Weren't you the one raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. Okay, give me a second. I just alright, look, I might have been wrong, alright? Nick, if the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are all for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. Look, when I saw the photograph, I thought 2 shots had been fired. I'm pretty certain of it. I thought I won. I mean, unless there's another person, someone else who fired the killing shot, but now I was wrong to think it could just be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. 15 goddamn years. You know how long that is? Okay? That's also almost a sweet 16 when you're born.
Well, it seems that the defense bench is arguing within themselves, and that finally this incident has been cleared up. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though it was not your intention?
Yes, I did it. Oh no, he's gonna accept the guilt. Can you trial a kid? I mean, he was 15 years ago, he didn't know.
The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank and I can't find the words. I have an objection.
Mr. Wright?
Objection, Your Honor. Please, I object.
This. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Oof. Nick, I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. I have diarrhea. It must exist. The second bullet. Wait, what? What did you say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. That's the second bullet exists. It exists, okay?
Wait, what? But we've just heard proof that it does not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. Holy shit, dude, I'm really grasping here. It's just that someone took it from the crime scene. Yeah, that's what happened.
But who?
The murderer, of course.
Murderer.
Then tell us just who this murderer is. I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet. Why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there something pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet?
The murderer didn't need to find the bullet, guys. Why would the murderer have spent time looking for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Blah! The murderer had no reason to take the bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it. Oh, I was supposed to say had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Ooh.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor? I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet.
Had to? Mr. Wright, you're talking in broken English. What do you mean?
Well, for instance, what? Fuck. What if maybe the bullet hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, right? Yeah. It's not like you can really perform surgery right then and there, you know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside them, thus only leaving one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes? I guess that's how it would work.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean
the murderer came from outside, yeah. Two men fighting inside in the elevator, wrestling and tussling. A little boy tries to stop them from fighting him, throws the pistol at his feet. The pistol discharged and the bullet, whoosh, the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer right outside. The boy loses conscious. Everyone loses conscious. The murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you truly are the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. After all, this is a video game. I can tell you're grasping yet, but I can't deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There is no murder.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick, I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Wow.
Yes, that's quite an unusual event for that man. That was the worst and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
What if Fun Karma didn't take that vacation because of a shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma.
Oh, man. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. You have indicted the possibility that the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Oh, God, should I really just say it? Now or never. Your Honor, there is a suspect, and one lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright, who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking, knees weak, arms are shaking. Mom's spaghetti.
Von Karma.
Von Karma? He smiles. That's kind of creepy.
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right there, over there? Bah. Bah, yes, I remember. You don't object? I see no need. Why, this is ridiculous. Outburst with my objection.
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident.
You mean the vampire standing over there in the corner, right there in the sunlight?
Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
They're claiming I took the vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Blah, bring the doctor that operated me. Have him testify. Blah.
Nick, let's find out whose doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Grr, nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma really pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. He may be perfect, but he's no surgeon. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. I mean, you can, but wait. Does that mean that the bullet has to be somewhere? But where?
This. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence that I was shot?
Yeah, I could prove the evidence, sucker. Alright, Mr. Von Karma, I'll prove it. I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
Wait, what? The evidence?
Oh, the evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is this. Bam! The metal detector. Von Karma, you're perfect. Von Karma is perfect. If you look in the dictionary for the word perfect, you'll see Von Karma's face. Not just on it once, but on the entire page because he's so perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trial. So then, I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
Yeah, I do. I do, Your Honor. There's probably that bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is this even possible? For all these years...
Well, there's only one way to find out, Your Honor. With this handy dandy metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run you over this and see what we find.
I refuse. You refuse? But refusing, that means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you.
He shouldn't have allowed that, honestly. Yeah.
Order. Your Honor,
the defense requests that we'll be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for the suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. I do not want the court knowing that I am a vampire.
The statute of limitation runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end this right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot.
Beep, beep, beep. someone's Hot Pockets are ready. We have Hot Pockets and popcorn ready for this shit.
It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. It's a microwave. The bullet!
My pacemaker. My pacemaker. Oh, I'm dying. It's turned off.
Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen. And so, I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relationship to the DL6. The Dick Long 6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? This. I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Mr. Von Karma's shoulder was from the DO6? Of course you can't. You don't have any of the DO6 evidence. That's because you fucking took it all to the records room yesterday, you idiot. This. No proof, no convicting. Ha. So sorry, too bad, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
Nani?
You were just so close. So close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
Oh, Nani?
Oh, thank you, Sonny. Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet to your shoulder to the DO6 incident right here, right now. And here's my final proof. Bitch! It's the DO6 bullet! Yada yada.
That's a bullet. Where did you get that? I could have sworn I disposed of all the evidence.
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. Now, this bullet is preserved quite nicely. With all the... May I remind you guys of the ballistic markings?
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. It came in the first trial about 2 days ago. That's right.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet.
It's quite accurate. Is that actually true? Is that a real thing? Do guns have ballistic markings?
We have 2 bullets in our possession.
One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, and the other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets, and then if the markings match, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove that bullet from your shoulder, and then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma, Edgeworth is just like, that scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Hurry! Help me, I can't breathe. Quiet, I say, quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you.
Gorge, Mickey, no. Gorge, stop.
Stop breathing my air, Goofy. Mickey, no. Get away. Get away from my Goofy.
Bang.
Ooh.
That scream I've heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. Von Karma? So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that will never fade. I'll bury you in my bare hands. earlier. Chief Prosecutor. Chief Prosecutor. I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like for you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I'll cover for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth? It was a shock like none I've ever had. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the courtroom records. I had wandered there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went into the hallway and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. I may be a vampire, but fire still scares the fuck out of me. Just then the light came back on, and the elevator door opened before my very eyes. I saw not one, not two, but 3 people, all laying unconscious from the oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol laid at my feet. I knew then that it was destiny, like the video game. Bang. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who shot him. Later, he spoke to the medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. This. Who would have thought that another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge! Yes? What are you doing? Do your job and bring this miserable charade to an end. Now! End it! End me! Very well. You're ended. I've ended you. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Oh boy. 15 long years. Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. You were, as you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not.
Yay, he's not guilty twice over, guys, for 2 different crimes.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
December 28, 5:30, 8 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. Hey, it's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I had in the bag, you know what I'm saying? I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time. I really like the judge, Ace. The judge is like... The judge... I feel like the judge is actually us. Like, we're the players. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. You just try saying thank you. I see. Well then, thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm just not really good at these sort of things. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoop! Well, amazing, pal. You put through just like I thought you would. I will never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Oh, don't worry about it. Take it a little time. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since the Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey y'all, Lotta, get the fuck out of here. Y'all great there, you know what I'm saying? Well, thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congratulations, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all very much.
Yeah, you know, I knew you were innocent from the side of the court. You know, just looking at you, you wouldn't just stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You know what I'm saying?
You were the first witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, you know, let bad guys be bugging. You know what I'm saying?
Ace, thank you for gifting it to Sunny. Thank you, I appreciate that. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Aw, man, I went back to college. You know what I'm saying? I gave it a try to get it for program. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Oh, that's too bad.
Huh? Oh, isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life, it's over.
Wait, why the sad face, Larry? What's happening now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Beyonce. She's gonna live in Paris, Nick. Paris! She's leaving me behind, bruh.
I probably should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are, brah.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edge. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, I knew you'd come along tonight. You, come along tonight too, my treat, pal.
Huh? Oh, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick, that's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That's envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money to celebrate sometimes. It's 38, right? Huh? It's kind of a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick, wasn't that the exact amount stolen of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No. No, Larry, it was you? What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back about that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyways. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
Yeah, I never really was good at history, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it, and the whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, a little too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in the school, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, I know, look. Really, Wright, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, bro.
Edgeworth. You should have told me! Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitation has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, I say so, yes.
There you have it, bro.
Why did he leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did to me. Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, you get worked up too easily. Death.
The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only known I'd become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, if only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I hadn't known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. He loses a case in the second game, I think. And technically, he loses a case in the second game, Sonny, and he loses a case in Apollo Justice, technically. The thing is, he rarely takes cases, though. That's his other thing. He doesn't take cases that he cannot win. Oh, you know what? No, I would say technically he lost 3 cases. Three from story-wise. Edgeworth, you want to switch, right? Yeah, I want a Nintendo Switch. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna take a photo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, photo time, let's go. Oh, yeah, and after that, dinner's on me. Except for you, Lottie. Get the fuck out of here. Spoilers, you'll find out, Kevin, which one they are. Detective Gumshoe took us out tonight that town. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. He was still in detention? December 29, 5:02 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. That's a 90%. Yeah, that's pretty good. Whoa. Oh, fuck, dude. I went a little overboard yesterday. God, my head hurts. Ugh, wait. Still only 5? Maybe I should go back to sleep. When did I fall asleep in the office? Wait, what's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course.
I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless, so I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't just say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? Wait, what time is it? Oh shit, the first train from the mountain has already left this station. Sorry. I guess I'm too late. Hey, Nick, Maya. So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits, and I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Hold it! Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard a voice. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes. Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe and Mr. Grossberg and even Larry helped. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence to help that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. The bullet! It was the only thing she actually grabbed. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to the DL6 incident, but you were the one who rescued that last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I really couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon, huh? I'm gonna complete my spirit medium and come back. Alright. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it? Yeah, see you soon, Maya. Thanks, Nick. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Hey, Rob. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'll like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this one. Hoo-hoo. Objection! Oh, man. We did it. What's up, Rob? It's been quite some time. Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a surprise pleasant. Whoop, Detective Gumshoe. Then he hung his head low and went right back out. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Is that the Dick Gumshoe? That is, Suddy. Huh? Nick? No, I haven't seen him around lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Misty's a nice lady, but she's exactly what you call a cheap date. Oh, yeah, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. No, I don't think I'm gonna play Age of Calamity this week.
Oh, right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
I remember all these voices. Yeah, I don't have money for it, dude. I'm not gonna buy it. I'll just wait until it's cheap. It's gonna go cheap. No, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, Phoenix Wright. Oh, the defense attorney who I wrote that evidence for. You should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play Resident Evil 7 this week. It's not until later.
Oh, Phoenix Wright. Oh, he asked me as understudy, was he not? Oh, I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him. Oh, the days of my youth, like a set of fresh lemon that I sucked.
There's one more case after this game, and it's the case that Diggy's never got to experience, and I'm super excited to play that with her.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You could be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know the DVDs put one of those things, you know what they call the DVD where you just 3-letter words, you know how I'm supposed to keep it all straight.
The bonus case is longer than the game, in my opinion.
Oh, I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. Oh, yeah. I sure owe Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, I'm keeping my face out of the public till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know?
Oh man, what a masterpiece of a game. I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounded like she caught a coat standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She said she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living in anyways? God, can I remember all the voices I did? Who's the next one? Is it Cody? It's Cody, fuck! Right? Well, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess. All right. But, you know, I snuck into like the studio the other day and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of like a shock for my boy of a tender age. Oh, dude, what was that supposed to mean? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember, right? You know what I'm saying? That Laura guy? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm just training. So we get a paranormal photographer, you know, he was playing Phasmophobia, you know, I got the photos, took everything, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is a ghost and all, you know. Oh, for real though, you know what I'm saying? Real talent, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna, you know, I'm gonna be famous, y'all. I hate her. I hate her so much. Dude, I think my voice has gotten worse. Yay! Victory! Oh look, it's Maya, the ghost, or Mia. That is a corset if I haven't seen one. Yay! Thanks, Capcom. Hold it! The bonus episode! Rise from the Ashes. My favorite episode. Alright, guys. So we're ending our recording for today. I'll put this up on YouTube as soon as I can. We're finally there. This is what I've been waiting for. This is the case I've been waiting for my whole life. I can't wait. This is a doozy. This is a very long one, guys. So, I'll catch you in the next episode. Take it easy. VOD! You!